The last topic of this video is to find the Z transform of double-sided sequence. So here we have to find the Z transform of x of n, which is a double-sided sequence where x of n is equal to 1 to 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. Here the arrow mark is mentioned under 1. So the right side to the arrow mark is the values of n is equal to 1 and 2, and the left side of the arrow mark indicates it is the value of x of n for n is equal to minus 1, minus 2, n is equal to minus 3. So it is consisting of both right side values and left side values. That's why we are calling this as a double-sided sequence. And we will find how to find the Z transform. So first we will write the formula. Z transform of x of n, which is equal to x of z, and that is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n z power minus n. As you know, the arrow indicates the value of n is equal to 0 at this point. So right side to that arrow denotes n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2. Left side of the arrow denotes n is equal to minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3 respectively. So the useful limits of n is nothing but n is equal to minus 3 to plus 2 for this case, and this is the modified version of the Z transform formula for this problem. So if you expand this, then you will get x of minus 3 z cube. I am just substituting the values of n in this equation, plus x of minus 2 z square plus x of minus 1 z plus x of 0 z power 0 plus x of 1 z power minus 1 plus x of 2 z power minus 2. We know the values of x of minus 3, minus 2 and so on. I am just replacing the value. So this becomes 1 into z cube plus 2 into z square plus 1 into z plus 1 into z power 0 equal to 1. So I am just replacing with 1 plus x of 1 is 2. So 2 into z power minus 1 plus 3 into z power minus 2. So after multiplication it will become z cube plus 2z square plus z plus 1 plus 2z inverse plus 3z power minus 2. So this is the Z transform of x of n, which is nothing but x of z. And the final part is we have to define the ROC. If you refer this equation, then you can find two terms. One is z and another one is z inverse. So z becomes infinity. Z becomes infinity if z takes the value infinity. Z inverse become infinity if z takes the value equal to 0. So for all other values of z, this both z and z inverse will provide some finite value. So the ROC for this problem is defined as entire z plane. Entire z plane except z is equal to 0 and z is equal to infinity. Except these two values of z, that is z is equal to 0 and z is equal to infinity, for all other values x of z will converge, that is it will take some finite value. I hope this video will help you to find the Z transform of right sided sequence, left sided sequence and double sided sequence along with its ROC. Thank you all.